had an opportunity to check out and drive for several days a Land Rover Defender 110. So this is the Defender V8, 110 V8. And V8 apparently is like the trim of the Defender 110. And this one's completely blacked out as well. Pretty interesting. Has the full LED headlights, front and rear fog lights, has a LED halo, blacked out wheels, looking nice. So yeah, it's just slightly, I think it's like, 13 inches or so. Well, I guess not slightly, but it's significantly shorter in the cargo area than the 130. Now it still has the off-road capabilities and everything. It's just a little bit shorter and it has the V8. Check out this exhaust. It has this quad exhaust back here. Looks good, sounds good. So here's the big difference right here, the V8. Incredible amount of power we have in this vehicle. Very responsive, smooth as well. Very smooth engine, low speeds and everything. It has a nice quiet exhaust, not overly loud, but it still has that nice subtle rumble, and you can definitely feel and hear the supercharger when it kicks in. So this is a 5.0 liter V8, 518 horsepower, 461 pound-feet of torque, paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission. So you can go 0 to 60 in about 5.1 seconds. Top speed 149 miles per hour. Just give it a little rev here. It turns up quickly, very responsive. The difference between the 130 and the 110 is this cargo area, which is significantly less. I like these little features that it has. Like this little strap right here, so you can stand something up there. It does have some climate control, fan speed you can adjust. You can put a this shade across the back. There's another little thing here. Here's the fuse box, which is very easy to get to. You have bag holders, power inverter back here, 180 watt, 110 volt. Not a huge amount of energy there. It does have the compressor, access to the compressor here. You see, you can pump up a tire or whatever. I like these little skylights back here as well, in addition to the sunroof. You can raise and lower the back end here. Press and hold these buttons. It comes down quite a ways. And you can press it and bring it back up. This will help out with, hooking up a trailer or something. And check out these recovery hooks. Those are the real deal there. Parking sensors back here, LED taillights, looking really sharp. Check out this interior. Has like a terracotta type color here mixed with the black. Really nice interiors actually. As far as the quality, it feels good, everything. Cup holders and all that stuff, climate control, USB ports. Almost completely flat floor, just wide open space back here. This has the Meridian surround sound system. It is awesome. It's the higher end option for the sound system, and it's probably one of the best sound systems I've heard in pretty much any vehicle. It sounds really good. It has a lot of bass, powerful bass, it fills up the entire area very powerfully, and it sounds amazing at any volume level. So yeah, the Defender, basically the 130 is basically the same as far as a lot of the features. I also have a night video if you want to check it out on the 130. Headlights are a little lacking, but there's a lot of cool features to show off. Just like the 130, the 110 also has the excellent camera system, which you can actually watch while you're driving, or you can look at it while you're driving, which is excellent when you're towing or if you're off-roading, which has those different modes there. Really, really good camera system. You have multiple different views that you can look at, and this is just excellent. The resolution, the image quality, it's a little small on the screen. It could probably be a little bit bigger, but as it is, it's fine because we have a large screen to begin with, so it doesn't take up the whole screen, unfortunately. But yeah, that V8, very satisfying sounding. Just like the 130, the gauges here are a little bit too dim. They have this auto dim feature, and they're just constantly auto dimming to where it's a little bit less bright than I would prefer. Heads-up display does have a brightness setting, which I had to increase, and it's good. It's mostly clear. So some parts of it's a little weird looking, but I think it's just my angle or something. But yeah, it's fine. It kind of has like that strong visual appearance, sort of like if you ever go to the eye doctor and they put those little lenses in front of your eyes, and sometimes it's just a little bit too strong feeling. It kind of looks like that, just slightly. It's not really a big deal. So also you have the great camera system here, but you also have the rear view camera, which is a game changer. Really enjoyed that. You can see behind the vehicle without seeing through all the cargo and passengers and pillars and all that stuff behind you. So you have a direct view behind. Now you notice it's a little bit high. You can adjust it down if you need to. But yeah, it's really good, especially on the highway. Really works well. So this isn't like super fast speeds or anything, but 65 is, you can hear a little bit of road noise. The rumble at idle speeds of the engine is not like roaring or getting in the way. I would say the road noise is about the same or a little bit more than the exhaust and the engine and stuff. There's a slight amount of wind noise, but not really a big deal. But yeah, overall, it just feels like a solid vehicle. Sounds good, feels good. But yeah, two things that stand out with this one is the sound system with that Meridian surround upgraded sound system. That's, to me, that's like the best thing, really. And then second best, which you might disagree, is the supercharged V8. But yeah, it's those two things right there, with the foundation of a really good, well-designed, I would say, as far as driving experience, Defender series. So I drove the Defender 130 outbound, and I was pretty impressed with the quality and all that stuff. But this one, I think this is a little bit more enjoyable to drive. It's a little bit shorter, a little bit easier to drive as far as getting in parking spots and stuff. And that supercharged V8 and the sound system and all that stuff is just really cool. And also, a lot of people will probably like the blacked out look and the black wheels and stuff. And so yeah, it's a excellent vehicle. It's expensive though. It's a lot of money. So you kind of have to align it with your preferences here and see if it's right for you. The only disappointment I've had with the Defender has been the headlights, really. I think that's really the main thing that I was kind of surprised with an expensive vehicle like this, having mediocre to poor headlights was a shocker to me when I first saw it. This is a very expensive vehicle, high end, and it should have better headlights, really.